Hello, hello everyone. Hope everybody's doing well this Saturday and is staying warm. So, yeah, more game design to be getting into. I actually want to get a working alpha by December 31st. And right now, I think I'm close. I just need to get through a couple more hurdles. The more and more I work on this game, the more and more I'm realizing that the result of the entire refactoring process is, how do I say this? the more and more I work in this game, the more and more I realize that the entire refactoring process has resulted in a lot of unintended bugs. So right now we're just squashing more bugs, then we implement more features, and as soon as we implement those features, that's going to be more bugs to be squashing before the alpha release on New Year's Eve. So hopefully we can get through all this. But yeah, no. Hope you guys are doing well. Sit back, relax, vibe to some jazz music. We're going to be switching the radio to some different stations and everything else. And yeah, hopefully we can get things going today, and we can get to the implementation of adding new things this weekend. So yeah, let's do it. So right now, the current thing that's happening right now regarding this bug we're having is I don't think we are having any. I don't think one of my methods is being called in my ready function, unfortunately. So what we're gonna do is I don't really want to implement any debug messages because I've actually searched all over my code prior to the beginning of the stream, and I see that the start turn hasn't been started. But if we go to initialize game state, current phase, turn phase, draw, is player turn true. So right now the game state's initialized, but the game state's not, but the turns are not starting. But just because I don't want to doesn't mean I shouldn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting in more debug messages and see if maybe it is called anywhere else. I mean, I know it's not, because right now we have a ready function that's finished right now, and let's see, do we have something that checks and see if the player's turn is player turn. So there's is player turn there, there's is player turn there, is player turn, is player turn. All that stuff is there. The first instance of is player turns a boolean, which is to initialize my system variables. We also have a current phase as well. In the current phase, when the game always starts, it's always the draw phase because it's always the player's turn. But later on, I'm gonna make that into a coin flip where it's gonna be heads or tails. Either your opponent or you as the player starts. So right now, you as the player always starts. But yeah, so that's how things are going. So that's how it is. One thing that's not happening is that start turn is not called anywhere. start turn is called somewhere. So start turn is defined, and it is called on restart game and end turn. What was it? Restart game? Yeah. So what I'm thinking that should be happening is that start turn should have been called in a ready function somewhere. Yeah, start turn should have been called in a ready function actually. And this is the ready function that we're talking about right now. So we're going to go ahead and save this, and we're going to go ahead and start it. So right now you can see that my debug messages are showing. So starting turn, before soul point grant 0, after soul points are called, soul points 15, all that kind of stuff. So, and what's supposed to be happening is you don't see any draws, so I can go ahead and play a card. And now when I play a card, I now have errors. 25 errors is pretty dang wild. So according to the errors here, we have sheesh, a lot of errors. All right. Node not found, node not found, invalid assignment, property key or value, property or key value of value type int on a base of type label. This is being called towards update corruption display on corruption changed. So yeah, love it, love this, love all of it. All right. Oh god. All right. So what we're gonna do is debug each and every one of these errors one by one. Let's see, is this like a repetitive? So player soul bar, opponent soul bar, player soul bar, opponent soul bar. 192, 193. Let me see, is player soul bar repetitive here? Update soul displayed, no, not found. Player soul bar relative to root game manager, null pointer, all that kind of of stuff, that's a repeating error. So all of these are repeating errors. So basically they're like the same two errors over here. Then we go to this. So we can actually cut this down. Yeah, so the soul points are now showing. Is the game still running? Yes, it is. So the game is still running. You can see the soul points at the top of the cards, like you're supposed to. Yeah, you can see the soul points at the top of the cards. The text could shift a little bit, but I don't know why they're saying soul cost 0. I can probably get rid of the soul cost because the soul points are being shown. Or, See, now I have an idea that I can add to my technicals, that I can add to my stack. Like, maybe certain, let me turn the volume just so, because it's loud. So what's happening right now is that you can see the soul points on the card. What I'm thinking now is something that I can just add to the technical depth of my stat. Is now what I'm thinking is I can add a requirement in order to play a specific soul point. Right now you need requirements in order to play specific corruption cards. Now I'm thinking you could add a requirement to play specific creation cards, but that's just going to come later. Right now we need to debug all of this, but I'll be sure to add that to my technical depth in a minute. But right now, what's happening is that the nodes are not found, and we have an invalid assignments of properties. So let's go ahead and get these debugged. Oh, didn't save this. Right, because I had bars. It was really suggested that because it's a visual aspect kind of thing. There's supposed to be like these bars, like health bars, like corruption soul bars are supposed to be showing, but they're not showing right now. It's like I'm plugging in one hole and all these other holes start showing up. So is that update? Soul display. Okay, so I have the on ready bar player soul bar, but I never added them? Huh. Are you serious? I haven't added them. Pretty sure I added them, but okay. We're just gonna do a null function. Why are there I don't like that. So, in the UI labels, I have corruption labels, player corruption, opponent corruption, player soul, opponent soul, but I never defined the bars. Gonna have to see if I can screenshot this screen tree. So, according to the error, it's looking for the soul bars of both the player and opponent, but is not finding them. we're gonna get all the available soul points with a player. Hold on. Soul system is not declared in the current scope. I think I just messed something up already. Yeah, I messed it up. Alright, so... UI, corruption labels, player soul bar, opponent soul bar. It's just 2 nodes. Yeah, I can just create the bars. I don't need to like debug, like I don't need to comment out all this code and everything else that is complaining about. It's actually stupid to do that. So the expected paths for these bars is UI, corruption labels, player soul bar. Yeah, see, this doesn't make any sense. This is actually a bug. This is like, this is a problem, right? So I have having them originally as labels is fine, but having these use the same thing is bad. Like, player corruption label is fine having just being player corruption, but player corruption bar should be just player corruption bar, but it's not doing that, right? So this should be fixed. This is bad. Like this is bad on me, quite frankly. But yeah, this is bad. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go to the UI here, and we're gonna go ahead and add like bars. So I kind of forgot. Okay, create a new child node. Control A. It's gonna be a progress bar. Player corruption bar. D. Opponent corruption bar. Soul bar. Opponent corruption soul. Opponent soul bar. So, corruption. Player soul bar. Opponent soul bar. There we go. So all within that tree. Ouch. So now everything should be good. Relatively. So in the corruption bar, set reasonable size, maybe 200 by 20. So we need so I think this is the layout we're talking about. So 200 pixels by 20. $200 by 20. Cool. so we can go ahead and save this, and we go back to the script. Player corruption, bar. Opponent corruption, bar. Player soul, bar. Opponent soul, bar. Okay. Now that they're at it, let's go ahead and try to run this. This should work. So, looking at the... what is that? I don't know what this number is to the side. It's not... I don't know what this number is to the side. I really don't know what this number is to the side. These bars need to be fixed. Wait, no. Revert. 0, 0, 0. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're good. I think we're good. Alright, so let's just do this. This is the player's soul bar here. And the opponent's soul bar can go here. Can I lock this? I want to lock it so I won't change it or anything. That works too. There. Much better. Okay, so we see like the bars right here. I should be like getting rid of I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. All right. Stop right here. I'm getting driven insane by this. I have no idea what I'm doing, Chad. I don't have a singular clue what I'm doing here. This is okay. Don't need to overthink it. We can do this. Yeah, we can do this. So. Okay. So. Right now. The way things are, it got played out. Can I zoom out? Yes, I can zoom out. Oh boy, this is funny. Okay. my turn's completed, but it's not proceeding forward. Oh god. Okay, I am overthinking this. I am overthinking this. Okay. I am overthinking this. I need to I need a drink of water. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna get myself some water. I am overthinking this so hard right now. It's ridiculous. Alright, chat, I have returned. Hope you guys didn't miss me way too much. Got myself something to drink. And right now, we're kind of Oh, hello, David. How you doing, man? Thanks for dropping by. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, so, um, let's transition this back. We are doing our best to get this game going, and we are encountering a lot of issues. Things are not necessarily good at the moment. Well, I'm not going to say not necessarily good. Don't put that in the air. We're doing good. It's just so many issues. It's ridiculous. But we're going to get through each and every one of them. All right. Let's get the transition going. All right. So right now we are dealing with a lot of UI bugs. Things are not exactly proceeding as they are intending. As they, I haven't put up the what was it? The debug log. What are we gonna do? All right. My mind is going a mile a minute right now. It's like thinking of so many things, like most of which is just, oh my god, I wish these errors would just go away. Okay. I need a sip. Sip, sip, sip. Excuse me. All right. So right now we have the progress bars, but later on I'm gonna move these. Yeah, I am a Godot dev. I actually am doing two video games. Right now, this is the video game that's having my current focus. Making a card game in Godot, and I'm making a 2D beat 'em up fighter game, a 2D beat 'em up um, fighting adventure game in Unity. But right now, this game is receiving a lot of my attention because I submitted this game for the GDEX Game Jam, and it was basically sixth. So this game was top third, and due to the reception that this game received, I decided to continue working on it. Right now, I'm working on trying to get a working alpha version out before, well, not before, on Christmas Eve, not Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. Excuse me, God, on New Year's Eve. So I'm trying to get an alpha version out before the end of the year, and when the new year rolls in, I'm gonna continue working on the game. You can't even come up with ideas. So the thing about this video game is that it came from really just me wanting to do something different. And the first idea that came up with was just, oh, what about a card game? You never done a card game before? I was like, I have never done a card game before. Because my usual go-to is fighting games, action adventure games, those kinds of deals, because those are the games that I like. But I've never made a card game before, and I just did my research and found that Godot was the best engine in order to make a card game. So here we are. I actually have a working version. I have the GDEX Game Jam version of the game that I can give you. Obviously free because I'm not charging for it, but I can give you the GDEX Game Jam version of it. It's on my itch.io page. You can easily find it. You can easily play it. Obviously, it's not A tier in the visuals department because there are none, but it's working and everything. So I can show you. Actually, I have it on my machine right now. Let me go ahead and pull it up for you, and you can actually see what I am working on. So this is a game. The game is called Life and Death, but that's just a working name. Don't expect it to be Don't expect it to be the final game later when things are good. So the purpose of the game is you're supposed to get your game to 100. You're supposed to get your. Okay, back it up. I am butchering my words here. The purpose of the game, and of course I detail it and how to play. You're getting your opponent to 100 corruption points while staying below 100 yourself. And and of course I display the rules as you can see. So you gain 15 soul points per turn. You spend the soul points to play cards. There is no maximum limit, so you can save up your cards for powerful plays. The corruption system, you start up at 0, and when you reach 100 corruption, plain and simply, you just lose. Many cards corrupt you as payment for their effects. So this game has a dual deck system, which you're going to see as I play this game. There's a creation deck and there's a destruction deck. The creation deck is always available. It has like healing cards, some damage cards, defensive cards that you can shield yourself with, and all that kind of stuff. And it has a destruction deck. A destruction deck is a more powerful but riskier option of a deck, and you can do powerful plays with it, but at the same time, those powerful plays corrupt you. So it's a double-edged sword. And of course, there's a turn structure. You have a draw phase, play phase, counter phase, which I have not implemented yet, but I am working on it. Evaluation, and then the end phase. So yeah, it's a really straightforward game. The inspiration from this game I drew from both Magic the Gathering. From no, not both Magic the Gathering. Sorry, I drew inspiration from this game from Yu-Gi-Oh, Cardfight Vanguard, and Magic the Gathering because I played all three of those games. And I actually am a Magic the Gathering enthusiast. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh or Cardfight Vanguard anymore, so Magic the Gathering right now is my current inspiration for the game. Um, but yeah, that's Life and Death as a whole. So let's just go ahead. I'll show you how a round of Life and Death goes. Uh, so as you can see here, when you start playing the game, you and your opponent are each dealt a hand of 5 cards. 5 cards is your maximum limit for the game. And when you click on each of these cards appear. So you can, and they detail you like the various effects that you can do. So right now, when you start the game, I start off with 15 soul points. That's how many points I have in order to spend on these cards for this turn. So let me go ahead and turn off the music because there we go. The music's gonna resume in a minute. You can probably hear some of the in-game music. Shout out to my sound guy. He was a fantastic composer. I'm gonna need to tell him that other people are starting to pick up on this game now. But yeah, no. So this game is actually pretty cool. I actually enjoy making this game every minute. It took me a week to make this, believe it or not. So what we're gonna start off with is I want to go ahead and put my opponent on the back foot. We're going to go ahead and deal 15 corruption and instead take 6. So right now the AI is going to evaluate. It sees that it has 15 corruption starting off on a back foot. So now it put me at 9, put me at even. It used all of its soul points in order to do that. So now, since I have 15 soul points, I can now draw from the destruction deck. And the first card that I have is called Corrupt Healing. So I'm going to heal 6 corruption and deal 8 corruption. So it's like I'm hurting it while healing myself. So I'm going to do that. So now my opponent is more so on the back foot, is analyzing that, and now it's putting itself in more corruption for something else. I don't know what card it plays. Right now everything is hidden effect. You're not going to know what card your opponent plays. I plan on rectifying that later. Given that I'm still technically in the lead, but I also want to be a little bit more aggressive. I'm going to draw another destruction card. We have Vampiric Drain. I deal 12 corruption while healing 6. So there's a lot of cards that have like effects like these where you deal corruption to your opponent and heal yourself. So we're going to continue doing this. Boom. Now my opponent is analyzing it and it's just like, oh crap, I should probably start turning around the game. And that's how he does a lot, and that's why he did a lot of damage to me. Now I'm at 28. So now I'm in a good spot, but I can't be too comfortable. So given that I'm in a good spot, but I don't want to be too comfortable, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a 15 corruption shield. Actually, first I need to draw a card. Yeah, you can't play a card until you draw a card. So I'm gonna go ahead and give me a 15 corruption shield. That way, if my opponent wants to hit me with a massive attack, I have a cushion of 15. which he hit me with a massive attack. That cushion of 15 saved me. So now I'm at 38 and he's at 43. We're kind of neck and neck right now. I'm gonna draw another creation card, and see divine interventions right here. I can prevent another 15. I can gain 15 soul points. I can get a massive soul point boost, but I also gain 3 corruption in the process. I can prevent 8 corruption, or I can draw 3 cards and gain 1 corruption. Given that my hand is full right now, this is a useless card. But I can do things like a soul drain, so I can actually drain my opponent's soul points, but also gain 3 corruption as well. So none of my cards in my hand right now are actually good, but we're gonna do something with it. We can still win. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Cap my opponent a little bit with their corruption. So now my opponent is in the lead. I'm 66, he's 53. So things are not looking too good in my favor right now. And I'm drawing pretty crappy cards. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna lose this game. I hardly ever lose this game. Every time I played this game, I've always won. But the first time people played this game, they lost. So I actually really like how I programmed this AI. This AI actually keeps you on your toes here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and prevent 15 corruption, shield myself for 15. My opponent is gonna have to do something here. Alright, he gains 15 corruption. My shield 15 is still persisting right now. So we're going to draw from the destruction deck here. And I am going to heal 6 corruption while draining more from my opponent. Alright. We are still neck and neck. I'm 60, he's 69. And my opponent has 86 soul points. Now, there is a card that I have in this game that deals a lot of damage to your opponent based on how many soul points you have. And if my opponent draws that card, I'm basically done for because he's at 86 soul points, and I'm hoping that's not the case. Right now, I have Sacred Barrier, so I'm gonna go ahead and do another Sacred Barrier. 101 soul points. See, now I'm scared. If he draws that card, I am done for. I am scared right now. I want to try and get this. I want to try and end this game as much as I possibly can, as fast as I can. And all of these cards are bad, like objectively. Okay, he hit me for some corruption, but I got shielded, so we're good. I'm gonna steal more corruption points from our opponent, so now I have a shield of 5. Oh, he healed himself. Okay, we're good. We're still good. Um. Oh man, this is bad. Okay. Oh man, all these cards are horrible. Oh no, these cards are terrible. I am so sad. All these cards are terrible. Please do not draw that card. Ah, oh no. Oh no, these cards are terrible. Oh yes, 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 yes. Okay, okay. This is the card I was telling you about. Soul Sacrifice. Deal 3 corruption per 5 soul points that you have. Now let's go ahead and pull up the calculator, right? So uh, for every 5 soul points that I have, right, I deal 3 corruption. So I have 137 soul points. So I have 137 soul points, right? Divide that by 5. That's 20. 137 divided by 5 is around 28. 27.4, right? And you deal 3 soul points per 5 corruption. So let's do 27 times 3. 81. I'm dealing 81 corruption points if I play this card. Now, if this were and now this game had a counter phase, they would have a card in order to counter it. But there is no counter phase. So, if I play this card, I should be winning. There you go. So, yeah, playing this card, I definitely win. Amazing, right? I know. I know. But the thing is, the trade-off of that card is like if you play it, is that if you play it and the opponent counters it, you're kind of SOL because you don't have any soul points now. So this is like an all or nothing kind of card. But yeah, that's how the game goes. So, hope you enjoyed that demonstration. But yeah, you can play this on my itch.io page. The game's up online. You can play it if you wish. Um, but yeah, no, I plan on improving on this game more and actually releasing it to like Steam and like a full version on itch and everything else. Because I wanted to be a I decided to be a game dev when I graduated college. So yeah, yeah. But that's how the game goes. Hope you enjoyed it. And as for the link to the game, I'll go ahead and put it in the chat because I keep talking about it. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. Let me go ahead and post this game in the chat for you all to be able to play the game. So that's the link to the card game. I hope you get not only I hope you not only get to play this, but also share with other people who are interested in card games, because this is an up and coming developing card game. So yeah, um, that's it. That's really it about it. All right. Anyway, let's continue with the development. I have this is actually good to get my mind off of it. I do apologize if I'm stumbling over my words. My mind is going a mile a minute right now. So, all right, back to developing this. This is fun. This is fun. This is fun, and this is fine. All right. So, right, the debug log. Oh, I didn't restart the music. Let me fix that. Okay. Where's my music tab? Close and. But hey, if any of you guys are still in the chat, please tell me how your day's going. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitch and YouTube because I'm actually dual streaming right now, and share it with your friends because I am, like I said, I'm an up and coming game developer. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. What's this? This is not working. Where's my script? There it is. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Sorry, I'm finagling with my other screen right now. All right. So, oh God. No, my head's not hurting. Okay. Um, what's happening right now in regards to this game that I'm seeing is that when the opponent is not once the opponent does a turn, it's not passing on a turn like it's supposed to. It just stays stuck. So once it completes it has to hand over the control back to the player. That's how the card game is supposed to go, and it's not doing that. It's not doing what it's supposed to. And AI turn completed, it should be AI and I'm in a wrong script. Okay. So it's not a game manager. Is it an AI system? Oh, I do have an AI system. Makes a lot of sense. So AI turn completed. After that, This is not working. AI system, AI action, completed, connect, and okay, so this is there. So that's one of two matches. This is two of two matches. So, in turn, is supposed to be there. God damn! So, the progress bars need some fixing because they're supposed to be reflecting the corruption. They are not. This is not working right now. I always say that. It's working, but it's not working. And I'm all out of juice. Alright.
Lodate quia pacem sumus Hierusalem, et abundantia vivi gentibus da pacem nomine suscitentibus ut profetes udi fideles impleniantur. Exaudi preces servitui,
Alright, we can do this. So, what I want to do, either I can code this, or I can actually go into the scene tree and like actually fix this. And I think I can go to the scene tree and actually fix this. Okay, so update. So found it right here and set up progress bars. So for each progress bar, add child and label. I'll take that. Initial text is 0. Hmm. This is not. No, it's gonna work. Initial text is 0. Once you've added the labels, update the code, control both. get rid of the percentage. Oh, I can get rid of the percentage. Ha! That makes things a whole lot easier. Okay. I have. I can already see like impending visual bugs, but I'm not gonna know what they are until I see them. I am not gonna know what these bugs are until I see them. I know it, and it's going to drive me insane. More code updates, and this is driving me nuts. Okay. Eesh. Yeah, I'm just lying back for a little bit. How's everybody doing today? If you're still in the chat. Hope you're doing good right now. Oh man, just need to think for a minute. All right. I need a refill on my drink. Had to move a lot of canvas items. Well, not a lot. Had to move the canvas items in order to do this. All right, so need to find the update corruption display. This one, coding, more coding. Anyway. So update corruption labels using the corruption system. So the label text, we are getting this from the corruption system. get node or null. Player corruption bar. Why are these highlighted yellow? Declared but never used. When I copy these, I'm gonna paste them in Game Manager as well. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for update soul display. I'm gonna comment these out. The hell? Okay, soul. Ah! Copying this entire debug log, putting it on my blah! I can't speak.
Dies ille, dies illa, solve seculum infallibilità, exteravit cum Sibylla. Quantus tribores futurus, quando iudex ex venturus, cunctas stricte discussurus, tuba mirum spandel sonurum,
Now
perse
that's
multa
insane.
vidiorum, cluge omnes hantetur, mors stupidi et natura, cum resurget
Fascinating. Okay.
judicanti responsura, liber scriptus
Alright, let's go ahead and implement all of this. So, what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright.
Quid submiser publicus, rem patronum rogaturus, publicius sit secundus, rex tremende maestati,
Okay.
qui salvando salvas gratis, salvavi fons
Right here.
pietatis, ricordavi suppliere, quod sum causa tuae vitae, nihil perdas illa die. Querens visibilis illa sumus, Rege mysticum passus, cantus labor non sin passus.
No. This shouldn't be. You know, programming all of this, I'm really starting to question what I was thinking in the past now. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm just like, what the hell was I thinking? I have no idea what I was doing. Oh, actually, no, I know what I was trying to do. Refactor. Because refactoring, I'm taking a massive code block or a massive class and I'm breaking up into smaller classes because I want the code to be more efficient. You know, that's what you're kind of supposed to do every so often. After adding new stuff, you're supposed to pretty much refactor your code. But in refactoring, I've encountered a bunch more errors that I'm fixing and all that kind of stuff. So, uh, this is actually giving me not a headache, but like it's amazing, quite frankly. But the thing is like I'm kind of proud of the work that I've done so far. Not kind of. I am proud of the work that I've done so far. It's pretty dang awesome. Yes, sir. All right. All right, and test this out. It's kind of overlapping, and it's not supposed to. But I know what's happening actually, as for why it's doing that. So this is actually what's supposed to be happening right now. So, huh. So, our shield, preventing corruption, purifying flame, delay corruption. Well, we've definitely gotten far. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. So, I do thank you all for tuning in right now. So, I hope you guys have a nice rest of the weekend. And if I do not talk to you guys again, I wish you guys a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. But I do plan on streaming this upcoming Tuesday and Saturday. Next Saturday, that is. So hopefully you guys will see me again. But like I said, if not, I wish you guys a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will talk to you guys again. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, YouTube. I also have a Substack as well. Actually, hold on. Let me go ahead and transition the screen so you can see all of my socials. So those are all my socials right there. That's my Instagram, that's my Twitter or X, and that's also my YouTube. Follow me on those so you can be up to date on everything that I'm doing. You can also get like a brief glimpse on like what I do personally and everything else outside of programming and all that. But hey, um, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you all very much for tuning into the stream. You guys are very awesome for that. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later.